Hi Cancer, welcome to your April read. It's been such an incredible time, busy and transformative, and yeah, I can't wait to see what comes for April. We're going to be carrying a bit of the March energy with us, with the retrogrades going in. We've got Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde until I think mid-April. And then we've got the energy of the solar eclipse that happened at the end of March, and the Neptune moving into Aries at the end of March, which is like the first time it happened since 1875 or something. So still big transformations going on. I'm not an astrologer, but from everything I've read and seen, the rebirth that we're all going through is going to start shifting away from all of the chaotic, difficult energies that we had in March and start moving towards that more positive rebirth energy. So I'm hopeful for this coming month, and I can't wait to see what the cards have to say for you, Cancer. So I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross spread. I've shuffled the oracle cards as well. You saw one of your oracle cards flip out. That's going to be one of the cards that will be part of your read as well. Okay, but we're going to have a look at your spread now. Interesting. Empress, beautiful. Okay, still got some interesting energies going on here, Cancer. Love it, love it. Okay, fabulous. Ooh, you're the second sign that got the Six of Swords in your outcome. I love that. Moving away from troubled waters. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Judgment. So you are still going through some big stuff here, Cancer. Right. Let me just shuffle those around a bit. There we go. Judgment card. Wow. See, this is overseeing your whole read as well. It's the overall energy for the read. And then the oracle cards will also contribute to that. So from the Enchanted Forest, we have Forest Song. Nurture your inner child with love and compassion. That is so beautiful. I have been getting inner child messages for almost every sign. I keep getting the Six of Cups coming up, and just energies of connecting to that innocence and childlike wonder that either has been missing for a long time or that you may never have had before. And we're getting these messages of this beautiful, joyful innocence coming through for this month. I love that. So, oh wow, from the Spirit Animals Oracle, we have Assertive with the cougar. Love that. In silence, you find power. Claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Wow, Cancer, you go for it. That is some powerful messages in there. And that was the wrong way to say that, but yeah, you've got some powerful messages coming through there. Wow. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Claim your leadership role and take action. That is really incredible. And look, with this Judgment card at the bottom of the deck, you are going through a rebirth. This angel is calling the dead back to life. You are really coming into a new space of being. If you're not spiritual, it doesn't even need to be a spiritual awakening, but this is some kind of awakening in your world. You are shifting into the person that you want to be, and you're obviously stepping into a role where you're taking ownership of your life. You have the Empress in your recent past, so I feel like this is who you're already becoming. She's full of abundance and creativity, and she's birthing something new into the world. So wherever you've come from, you're bringing in something new for yourself and for the world. And it's so positive. There's so much positivity with that Empress card. She's just a peaceful, joyful abundance. And I love that that's carrying you into April. That's absolutely awesome. I'm really curious to see what I pick up here. So you have the Ace of Swords in the heart of your spread. That's new inspiration. That's the sword is piercing the crown. So there's an awakening going on there. Some inspirations coming in from the universe, new ideas. But then you have the Queen of Swords as your challenge card. So she's all about logic and intuition, and she's got that sword is pointing straight up into the sky. So it's like receiving spiritual downloads. But in your challenge position, it's like what I'm feeling is like you're actually not trusting the information that you're getting. You're not trusting your inspiration. And that's coming through, especially with that Nine of Swords. Like you're being so overwhelmed by thoughts and anxieties, you're probably not even hearing what's coming through. And I'm really curious. I'm going to have to pull clarifiers on that because I'm curious about where that's come from. Coming from the Empress in your recent past, I'm not seeing anything that should have put you in this anxious state. But what I'm thinking, and it's sort of coming through a bit more intuitively now, is that whatever this moment of clarity or inspiration that you've had, I feel like it's almost caused a bit of a mental crisis. It's like you've suddenly had this new idea and it's changing everything and you're not quite sure what to do with it. And I feel like what's got to happen because, and it's like you're blocking yourself a bit from seeing the truth of it with this queen in the challenge position. You don't really want to see the truth of it. Her sword is now pointed in the same direction as those anxiety thoughts. It's like, I don't want to know the truth. I don't want to know about it because in your hidden aspects, you have the Five of Cups. This is about letting something go. This is grieving something. So whatever this inspiration is, it's like, look, you've got the Eight of Pentacles in your future. So it could be about work. So I'll just give you an example. This is whatever this is. It's something in your material world, but it's caused a bit of a mental crisis going on and a little bit of an emotional response to it. So it's almost like you've been in a job all your life that you really love. There's a lot of abundance. There's something joyful and beautiful that's come from it. But whatever, you've had this moment of inspiration or some new idea, or something has come through that's caused you to start thinking in a new way and perhaps seeing your old life from a different perspective. And it's caused a whole lot of conflict, inner mental conflict, because it's possible you're going to have to let something go and that's going to cause a bit of heartache, a bit of grief. Now, this is still in the hidden aspect, so it hasn't fully manifested yet, but it's like you're already grieving because all of this is already going on. This is keeping you awake at night, possibly. It's just you're not really wanting to see the truth of it, but you're already letting it go. And that's actually really good because this is happening in your hidden aspects. It's like you're already processing the grief of whatever this loss is. But remember, you've got those two cups still standing. You've got the bridge over the water. There's a way out of this grief. And because you're processing it in the hidden aspects, by the time it comes to the surface, it should be much more dissipated. So let's move on. I'll put it in the whole context of the story because everything's playing its part in this. So again, as I said, in your future, you have the Eight of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful card to have in your future. This is kind of mastery of something that brings you joy. This guy's doing his hobby and he loves it and he would keep doing it even if he never got paid for it. But this is kind of the card of being paid for doing what you love. It's a card of being recognized for your skills and your talents. So I'm feeling like whatever this is that's caused you this anxiety, this is coming from this Empress. Whatever this beautiful hobby or passion or whatever this is in your world, this feels like it's coming. This is what the Empress has birthed into the world. This is the inspiration that's come in from it. So all of this mental anguish and this heartache, this grief that's going on, I feel like it's almost got nothing to do with the beautiful things that are happening around you. It's all internal. It's like there's a resistance to this change that's going on, but what's coming in is you don't need to worry about it. It's all so beautiful. And remember what our cougar said: in silence you find power, claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. Really important. Pay attention to this. And yeah, nurture your inner child with love and compassion. So be kind to yourself, but remember you have the strength to see this through. You will get through all of this. This is just mental energy and a bit of emotional stuff going on under the surface, but it's all going to it's going to be amazing. Obviously, this is what I was talking about with this judgment. This is a big transformation for you. It's a big shift into you becoming who you were always meant to be. That leadership role, possibly. Your advice, and this is really important for you, Cancer, is the 10 of Cups. Embrace the wonderful things in your world. So with all of the mental stuff and the grief, whatever's going on, you still have beautiful, wonderful things that have been brought about by this Empress. This is the happy everything card, the beautiful rainbow happy families card. So embrace the joyful things that you have already. Embrace the love and the friendship and the family, the pets, the hobbies, all those things that bring you joy. Your advice is to embrace it and remember it and take hold of it, because that will see you through this mental conflict. In your external factors, you have the 6 of Pentacles. This is a really cool card coming alongside the 8 of Pentacles. Remember I said this can be about getting paid for doing what you love, or getting recognition for your skills and abilities and talents. I feel like this is the universe and possibly someone outside of you who's actually going to start literally bringing in some kind of financial abundance for you, or starting to give you some kind of support or backing for whatever this hobby is that you've started moving towards bringing into a mastery state. You know, whatever it is, it doesn't have to be a hobby, but whatever it is that you've been working on, you're going to get some recognition for it. You're going to get some support and some backing for it in some way. And I said financial, it could be financial because, I mean, they're pentacles, so they're monetary, but it could be backing in some other way as well. There's going to be some support, though, coming in for you. And I feel like, because this is coming over this 10 of Cups card, I feel like the way this is going to come in is because they're also going to see your joy with life. So really take heed of that advice for embracing the things that you love and the things that bring you joy in your life, because it's going to catch, your skills are definitely going to catch their attention, but it's also going to be your passion and your joy that's going to bring you to their attention. Your hopes and fears, you have the King of Cups. You just want emotional fulfillment. You want to be able to weather the storms, weather the stormy seas. And you will be. You're finding your emotional stability. Absolutely. I feel like because this is what you're wanting that emotional stability. You're wanting love and joy and calmness and peace. You're going to get through this. This is part of. I feel like this is almost coming straight after this 5 of Cups. You're working on it. It's happening under the surface, and you will reach this state that you want. It's showing through in the cards. And finally, you've got the 6 of Swords. You're steering out of those choppy waters. He's on those choppy waters. He's not only. I mean, he's sitting on top of them. He's fine. These guys are actually moving. They're moving away from the choppy waters. They don't even need to be on them. So it's going to be even better. You're going to go into calmer waters, calmer seas, something beautiful. In the previous sign that got that card in the outcome, I was also picking up that for some people it might literally be some kind of move, because this is a card of moving away, and there could be some move, some sort of traveling. I'm not getting that as much with you guys, but for some of you it could be. But this does feel more like a transition, an internal transition, like, you've had this conflicting, chaotic energy going on inside you, and this is like, oh, okay, we're free of it now, we're getting into the calm, this is good. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. So I am using the Wild Reflections Tarot. Let's pull on the 9 of Swords. In fact, let's pull on the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Swords in that challenge position. It's sort of, they're very connected. Whatever this anguish that's come up for you. Okay, there we go. How about that? The Nine of Swords clarified with the Nine of Swords. That's really funny. Yeah, there's a lot of anguish, a lot of mental energy. She's out in the storm in that card. So, oh my goodness. All right, okay. I've got two of the same cards I pulled for someone else. Page of Swords and the Judgment. So the Judgment you've got twice. So this is a really big deal. This is like destiny. This is a huge awakening, a huge new part of your life. This is a rebirth. And I did hear some astrologers saying, as I think I said at the beginning, that April is about a rebirth. So this is the story. It's saying you've got anguish over whatever this new direction, a new inspiration, new ideas that has come in and started moving you into a new path that is this judgment, and it's just causing you anguish. It is big. It's whatever this is, whatever this inspiration that has come in, this new idea, this crown chakra opening that's brought in these new ideas and these new thoughts. I feel like you're sensing how big this is with two Judgment cards. This is a huge transformation for you. It is moving you in a new direction. It's just, a whole new level of thought, new ideas. And it's just scary. It's just causing a reaction. But again, it's all mental stuff. It's all just in your head stuff. There's no like Five of Wands or Seven of Swords or Five of Swords. There's none of that going on. This is all just internal stuff. This is you processing how big this is. And that's okay if you take the time that you need to nurture your inner child with love and compassion. Remember, take that time to just nurture yourself, enjoy, embrace the things that bring you joy, and open your heart, and you will make it through all of this chaos really, really well. Let's have a look at this. I'm going to look at the Eight of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles together just to see if you can tell me anything more about this new direction. So what's really funny is at this level, it's all feeling quite, I'll say mundane. It's just sort of a lower level energy. This is feeling like something that's happening in your physical material world. But the fact you have the Judgment card coming in twice, there is something much, much higher that's involved in this. It's part of this cougar energy. It really is, in silence you find your power. So take that time to be silent, remember, but claim your leadership role and take action. You know where to go and what to do. You have the courage and confidence to succeed. You know that this is really, really big. It's much bigger than it seems on the surface, and because you know that, and because of that, that's what's causing this internal anguish going on. You'll get through it. You just need to embrace those things that you love, and your heart will guide you through the mental stuff. You'll be fine. Okay, so I'm looking, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Eight of Cups. I love that. The Ace of Wands, nice. Oh, and the Three of Cups, that's a beautiful energy. So pulling on this whatever this new thing is, you're mastering your hobby or whatever it is, and being showered with support and abundance and whatever support you're getting in for this. The story of this is that you're walking away from something. This is like the Eight of Cups is like the graduation from the Five of Cups. So you've got a lot of cups energy. Your heart really is coming. It's starting to open. You're moving away from the struggles that you had. And look at this is such a beautiful card. She's walking towards the sunset. She's got the crescent moon, which is all about her intuition, and the birds are flying, symbolizing freedom. You're free. You're stepping into something brand new, and the universe is going to support you with a new direction, a new energy, a new passion, and there's going to be reason to celebrate. This is happy, joyful energy. So this Ace of Cups with that Six of Pentacles under there's going to be a lot of support for you, and it is really going to help you to move on and just find joy and celebration. I'm going to pull on that Six of Swords again, like I did with the last group that got the Six of Swords. We'll see if it gives me any more information Oh, there we go. We have the King of Wands. So in this deck, this king is like the emperor, and our emperor is like a little wild card. He's very cool. But this is the only king who's actually sitting in a throne in this deck, and he has the world all around him. So he's very much the emperor to me. He's owning the world. He's mastered his own world. And the oh my, you've got the Ace of Swords again. That anytime this is so you've got the Judgment twice, and you've got the Ace of Swords twice. This is hugely new inspiration, a new direction, pointing a new direction for you, really piercing that high crown. I'm so excited. And the 10 of Pentacles right alongside the 10 of Cups. Wow. Wherever you are steering to, you're not just steering out of troubled waters into calmer seas. You are steering into a brand new, abundant, inspiring leadership role kind of life. Remember I said we had this cougar says claim your leadership role and take action. That is 100% the King of Wands. He's the leader and he is the action maker. This is absolutely incredible. The 10 of Pentacles is, I always see him as like the benefactor for this family. He's just showering them with abundance. They don't even know he's doing it. It's just filled with joy and abundance and a brand new life. And right alongside that 10 of Pentacles, you're manifesting everything you want. This is absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is your destiny, Cancer. This is where you were always meant to be. You just need to break out of this mental confusion and this anxiety. It is scary embracing something new, especially when it's as big as these Judgment cards are saying. But you are moving into something absolutely amazing. Those 3 cards, I can't believe I pulled those all at once just for you. This is just huge. So I wanted to pull 3 final clarifiers. Well, not clarifiers. This is kind of the final message from the deck. And we've got the Page of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the King of Swords. And we have the Ace of Wands again at the bottom of the deck. And we've got the Ace of Wands here. That is, wow, you've had so many repeat cards. Really important to pay attention to the repeat cards. This is new energy coming in. Real support from the universe. Page of Swords. This is, so final message. Sorry, Page of Cups. I don't think I said Page of Swords. Page of Cups, 7 of Wands. Sorry, Page of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the King of Swords. So, open yourself to this new love that's coming in, keeping your heart open. Remember with that 10 of Cups, embracing those things that you love. You've got some new offer coming in. Stand tall, stand strong. You can defend your position if you need to, but just, you don't need to fight, but just use your King of Swords to cut through the chaos and find some clarity. You'll get through this with no problem. This is amazing. So the only thing I would say with that 7 of Wands is that you might be battling yourself a little bit. So I know he's battling people around him, but I feel like this is sort of showing me this internal conflict that's been going on with that 9 of Swords, the Queen of Swords in the challenge position, and then that 5 of Cups with the grief. I feel like this is kind of telling me the story of what's happening. You've got this new offer coming in, or this passion project that's come up that you're really excited about, but you're kind of fighting yourself. So yeah, just use your knowledge, use your wisdom and your experience with all of this, and cut through to the heart of the matter, cut through to the truth of what's really going on, and you'll get through this with no problem. If that Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor and you've got amazing things coming in. I'm just going to pull a couple more clarifiers on those 3 final message cards, just to see if there's anything else that cards want to tell you. Oh, here we go. Knight of Cups, the Star, and the 10 of Wands. Yeah, look, Knight of Cups, this is this is some kind of offer. This is like the Page of Cups. There's something, this new offer, this is something coming in that's really going to touch your heart. It's going to light you up. And it's bringing in this beautiful star energy, which is all about hope and wishes and wish fulfillment. And it's bringing the subconscious into the conscious realm, the unmanifest into the manifest. And because it's doing that, it is stirring up all of this anxiety and all of the, this potential loss and grief that's going on in the process. This Ten of Wands is saying you're almost at the end of your journey. It's this battle, all of this struggle, all this carrying of burdens. You're almost done. You're almost there. Just keep going. He's plowing forward. He's not looking back. He can't see where he's going, but he just keeps going anyway. You're almost there. This is wonderful. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. Remember I said that with the star? It's wishes. This is wish fulfillment. Your wishes are coming true. You're going to have a really big April, Cancer, but it's looking like it's going to turn out so beautifully. Just keep pushing forward. Yeah, and keep yourself open. Yeah, amazing. Amazing. Have a wonderful April, Cancer. Thank you.